We are back. So we're going to have a few minutes. Call us. We're going to take your call. But
I just wanted to say this real quick, boys, that when Mandrake gave us those ingredients on a Wednesday night.
That's after he went and had the chemist.
At the Betty Shabazz Center, school over there. Mandrake was found in the Chicago River Monday morning, and he could not swim, had an avid fill of water, and was getting married the following weekend. So
and they
I
try to
just
say
that.
Suicide.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on. They say Michael Scott, suicide.
Right. So I just wanted to say that.
They say gang-related, drug-related, or suicide.
That the beer industries and those hustlers and pimps that run that made that deal with Operation Push, the Urban League, NAACP, and the AME Church in L.A., Mandrake lost his life for exposing that.
Doc, give me your pitch on what you just saying.
I commend you all and the crew for coming up with that music. It's in the bottle. But I hate to do this, but this is Father's Day. So, brother, when you out there gobbling down that, and then when you give it old girl, and she been sucking it down, and then she hit that head, bust down, and then you see that little kid crawling around looking like a little retard, you say, damn, he act like a little snake. Oh, he acts so retarded. It's within the bottle.
That's right.
That little dude you calling snake, you calling dog, he came out of you because you have put all of this into your bloodstream. And by contaminating your bloodstream, you got a little horse running around. Instead of walking up the stairs, he bouncing up and down like a coat. And the bottom line, y'all, you call them bipolar. Hey, they ain't bipolar by accident. They bipolar because you put it in your system. So their DNA came out of the what? The bottle. So I ain't gonna waste no time because I know the callers here, but this here, what these brothers did, is they laid it out to y'all. You be saying, oh, it don't matter, y'all just talking. No, you just ignorant. You keep sucking out of that bottle, you gonna be more than a bobblehead. You gonna be dead.
And they telling you the symbols, they telling you what, and it's all related to slavery
and death.
And death. And that's what you continue to be. We have a caller? Caller? Caller?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say you guys are doing a great job, but I wanted to ask you for the beer as far as the adults. Well, a lot of the youngsters now, I see them drinking these big energy drinks, like these cheap, like Monster energy drinks and all this stuff, all this caffeine and stuff. I just wanted to know what do you think about that?
Well, see, what they do is they had to make some for them too. Right. Because they got sort of strict on who could buy what. So now they got them going by Red Dog, Red Bull, and all this other stuff. And some of that shit will make you feel a little bit better now. But they make it seem like it ain't alcoholic. But it's got so much caffeine in it, got so much sugar in it.
That speed.
It's just as bad as this stuff.
Right.
And see, the other, I'm sorry, when you talked about the imitation cocaine, Mr. Policeman, ain't nobody crazy. Don't come down here thinking you're gonna make no bust. But think, you mix that and you stir it up, and then you put that in a woman that's pregnant. You put that in a pregnant woman, how can you expect your child to live past 10 years old? He got to go wrong. Y'all need to stop drinking that stuff and having sex and licking and kissing on each other. If you're gonna be engaged in insanity, leave the garbage alone because y'all making characters that ain't even human beings because they come out of what? The bottle.
And then you wonder why birds get the hell out of them. Torture.
Had to.
Next caller.
That shit cold.
Next caller.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
I just want to tell you something that happened to me. I was at State Street, Jackson, and down there by McDonald's with a 24-ounce can of Miller's that I had bought, and I received a ticket for drinking out on the street. And now, day early yesterday, the bikers, he offered beer to all these bikers at the Daily Plaza after that biker-thon. And I'm going to protest that ticket because I paid the ticket anyway. I'm a cancer TV producer. I have things to do with the Black Star. I'm with Deborah program. And all I was singing was, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I got a ticket for $150. And I am going to protest that ticket because Obama sat out there on that White House line with beer. I had real beer. Miller's supposed to be such a thing about beer. And I got a $150 ticket. And I bought that beer right across from CAN TV at that 7 to 11.
Right.
And I was glad I did a show because I like the technical part of it. But I'm a protester because I had real fear. And to have $150 ticket, so even though I'm going to court, I'm giving a protest the whole thing about giving people tickets when they buy beer, and because they are on, I'm sitting out there and minding my own business.
Excuse me, are you white?
I'm black.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, reality hits again. Listen,
TV.
right, no, I said that being facetious, but I'm saying there's double standards when it comes to you and them. You know, we're not supposed to, even if, now they say the law says you have to have it in a bag.
I did.
Right, but they have the option to challenge you. Now, as you say, I seen the bikers, I seen, yesterday, I seen even the Mexican, it was a Mexican parade. They had beers and what have you.
yeah.
It's when it comes to you and I, my dear, my sister, that we have to be very careful because they would challenge us on madness.
I'm in coach. They got a different one.
And understand this.
Thank you for the call. Go ahead.
Because you was not the target. The target is those thugs that's killing up the community. So they can drink this shit and smoke dope openly. Police standing there with them. But you was not the target, sister. So any of those of you that are not the target for them to mess up their bloodstream, make these little retarded babies, you know, they gonna punish you. But the ones that's causing havoc, they give them a free ride.
Next caller. Caller?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I really thank you, brothers, for just what you broke it down, because I myself am a person that, since I don't do any other drugs, I drink a beer, and I would normally every day go get a 211, and I had nobody to explain to me what you just did, and I'm today, starting today, I cannot do what I've been doing. You know, I'm young, I have a lot of knowledge, but nobody ever explained this to me with the signs and the symbols and why, and I know how the black community is torn apart, you know, by what they put in our community. And right now, my wife is currently pregnant, and I had no idea that this would affect me the way you broke it down. I just want to thank you for the knowledge that you give.
Okay, and leave your number, my brother.
And then he can push it out there to the rest of the brothers.
Right.
I mean, his wife is pregnant.
I'm not going to mess that 211.
He said he ain't drinking no more.
And see, these are community fathers. Today is Father's Day, and we salute these brothers for giving that young brother what maybe his biological father didn't give him, and that was a little piece of truth that can help him save his life and the life of his child.
And we open his eyes.
Yes.
Brother say he drink one every day.
That's right, every day.
Nobody ever explained it to him.
Did not know.
Brothers, I want to thank you. Doctors, I want to thank you. Ministers, I want to thank you.
Yes,
Good
sir.
show.
Yes, sir.
Till the next time, keep your eyes open.